All right. I know. All right. I know. I know. I know. I know. I know you go, girl. I know, honey. I know it. I know, girl. Hey guys, how you doing? I'm just got off the Frankenmuth exit. You know, since I've had Daisy, I think there's been maybe 2 times where she'll really let me know she's got to go to the bathroom. This is the second time. Get out of there, you fucking dumbass. So, I just got off here. I need to find a place that's like kind of plowed. They didn't get as much snow up here, no way. All right, honey, you want to get out? Okay, honey, I'll let you out. Come on over here. There you go, hon. Go on, hon. Hey, how's it going? Come on, hon. She's thirsty too. She wants some snow to eat. Come on, let's go down here. Good girl. Yeah, they got a lot less snow here, like maybe 3 inches or something. Go on, hon. Good girl, huh? So how you guys doing? Upload my videos as soon as I get home. Go on, hon. I'm in Frankenmuth. Nah, still about probably, I don't know, Frankenmuth exit. I'm probably 80 miles from home, 90. I was talking on the phone. You know, time flies when you're doing that. Go on, then. Hey, Brady. I interviewed Amanda and her friend Coco. I got a couple interviews. I mean, the last one was good. And I had, you saw and I got, the thank you videos from people. I thought Marguerite's was excellent. But not as much as I'm not like super excited about uploading this stuff. I mean, it's good and everything, but it's not like great. Yeah, yep. That a girl, hon. Good girl. Daisy just swallowed too much snow. Got her throat cold. You alright, hon? Huh? It's cold up here, but yeah, it's good. I think they got as much snow up where I live as they did down Detroit. Come on, hon. You alright? Okay? Good girl. Swallowed too much snow. Oh, thank you, Smith. Appreciate it. Come on, Dazer. Ready to go bye-byes? Yeah, she sure is. You better believe it. You all right, hon? You okay? You all right? You all right? Huh? All right? Good girl. Yeah, I think you swallow too much snow. Once in a while she'll get like this, like she's choking. It happens like maybe once every 2 months. It'll go away, but it'll be a while. Slows her down, I'll tell you that. You all right, hon? You okay? You all right? You okay? You want me to lift you up there? You get up there? Go on. I'll lift you up there. Right. Yeah, see how it slows? It's all right, hon. Okay, okay, honey. Hey, come here, come here, come here, come here. It's all right. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Good girl. Good girl. Good, good. It's all right. No, she's walking slow. She just swallowed a bunch of snow too fast. It's okay, hon. It's all right, hon. Good girl. Good. It's okay. It's okay, hon. Yeah, she does it about once every 2 months. It might not be because of the snow. You're all right, hon. Good girl. Good. That's okay, honey. That's all right. It goes away, but when she first did it, it's okay, honey. It's all right. I don't know what it is, to tell you the truth. Oh, okay, Deb. Yeah, my sister's dog did it too. She had one of those King James Spaniels. And it would do it every once in a while. Daisy does it like once in a while. It's okay, hon. It's all right, honey. It's okay. It's all right. There's nothing I can do to like comfort her. You know, I've tried. There's no I pet her or whatever. You get out of this fucking place. God damn it. All right, hon. It's okay, honey. You're a good girl. Where's the fucking exit to this goddamn place? Oh, here it is. Yeah, I've done that before. It doesn't seem to help. Looks like she's all right now. I mean, you can tell it's uncomfortable for her because she, you know, slows down. Now it seems to be all right. I've had it last for like 20 minutes before. It's been a long time since that's happened. Oh, reverse sneeze. Okay. Turn, man. Yeah, so this is the, I think it's a Frankenmuth exit, pretty sure. There's like 3 exits for Frankenmuth. So it seems like I saw that. I don't really pay attention. Good girl, honey. You feel better, honey? So, okay, now I can answer your questions. If you have any? Sorry. Yeah, I've seen other dogs do it. I don't know what the hell caused it. See, I got gas for $2.22 yesterday in Detroit. Dearborn, actually. $2.38. That's not that great up here. So I'm 16 miles south of Saginaw, which is pretty good. Hey, Mark. I'm surprised at how much less snow they got here. Because Jessie told me that she thought they got 8 or 9 inches up in Oscoda. I never know where I'm at. I'm just south of the snow belt. Oh, that's cool, Lynn. Make sure you go over to Rico's and get some tacos. You have to eat in your car, but it's worth it. Hey, Caroline. How you doing? Oh, wow. No kidding, Sheila. That's nuts. Oh, thanks, my dukes. Appreciate it. Just, interesting to me. Have fun talking to him. Hey, Jake. How you doing? But if you look, this is up north, which, is like a lot less population. And you look at the roads up here. Hey, Kelly. Tassie got a hold of me today. You guys remember Tassie? Talked to her for about 15 minutes. She wants to come to the Christmas Eve dinner. Heading home, Kelly. I'm about 90 miles from home. Thanks, Nicole. Oh, excuse me. Hey, Tweety, how you doing? Yeah, I like being on the road, to tell you the truth. Better. I got a really good interview with Amanda and Coco, her girlfriend, today. So I feel better. The guy figured out where Marguerite is, Chuck. It's getting to the point now where I don't know of any of the women on Michigan Avenue that haven't watched the interviews, which is good. Yeah, it was a good week. I thought so. I thought it was a good week. Yeah. I mean, I was there 5 nights and 6 days. No, wait. Let's see. I was there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah, 5 nights and 6 days. Yep. Oh yeah, I should be glad to be home. Yep. Everybody just hauls ass for this strip. 85, 90. I'm putting my snow tires on when I get home. Yeah, I should. Excuse me. I thought this gas would be cheaper up here, but it's really not. This is, you never know with this one right here. Yeah, Frankenmuth. So I was at the South Frankenmuth exit. So I'm at 144. I get off at 212. $56, 68 miles home. Actually 71 by the time I hit my door. Yeah, it's been like that for 70,000 miles. I actually think I'm going to get the O2 sensor changed because it's killing me on kicking my ass on fuel during idle. And because when the sun's not out, I can't leave Daisy in here without it running. And I can tell it's the idle's high when it should be low. And it's just kicking my ass with fuel. So I think I'm gonna get it fixed. Get my snow tires put on, oil change. You know, deer hunting season, rifle opens up Friday. So there'll probably be a bunch of people. There's probably a bunch of people going up right now. Yeah, I'm going to try and get 500,000. I really like driving it, to tell you the truth. It's a tank in the winter, you know, for what I do. And basically, you know, I realized today driving. Now, it's been a long time since I've been out looking for a girlfriend or dating or any of that shit. I don't give a shit about it. And I realized that how much it matters to at least me and most guys that I know when they're out like dating and stuff like that. You know, you want to have a nice car. Since I don't care about that. You know, you see me, I'm down in Detroit. I go everywhere, man. I don't care what the roads are like. You know, I give Daisy her food on the seat. I mean, I use this to get to A to B. I paid $15,000 for this brand new in 2003. And I just turned 350,613 miles. So I don't really give a fuck what I got to do to it. It's like having 3 brand new vehicles. Plus, I've towed shit in this thing from Florida back, Chicago, just 8,000 pounds. I've carried like so many things in this van. You know, I put all my stuff in there to deliver to the girls. Like, I don't care about my crack in the windshield. I'm glad it cracked horizontally because now I don't need to replace it. That's a cool view too. So I just like I make a game out of it now, you know, like it's so fun driving this car. You know, I really miss getting rid of this. There's not one van out there that I like now. And that, you know, those transit vans are junk. Those GM vans, gas guzzlers. Dodge vans aren't worth shit. I like that Toyota Sienna, I think it is. I'll get a good van that, you know, lasts me a long time. But man, I can't complain about this. Original trans, original radiator. I just changed the water pump on it back in August. Couple starters. Changed the tie rod ends. Only shocks once. Original exhaust. I mean, you can't beat it, man. I got so much value out of this. It doesn't get the greatest gas mileage, especially now since this O2 sensor is causing it to idle high when I'm parked. But when I'm doing this kind of shit now, 80 miles an hour, like I'm doing now, will chip away at my gas mileage. But I don't give a shit. I can't, like, you know, I haven't had a car payment in this thing since like 2006. So I just, you know, I see you know, you can get these leases, $2,000 down, $150 a month for these new cars. Honestly, it doesn't interest me. Plus, Daisy can like lie on my leg and look out the window. She can get on the dash, sleep in the back if she wants. There's really nothing out there that's going to replace this. Oh yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't see any cars that I think are worth a payment. I'm just not into cars. All these plastic pieces of shit. Yeah, I mean, it used to be, you know, times have changed. Back in the 70s and 80s, it was no big deal getting a new car every couple years, you know? Hell, I had new cars when I was going to college, working part-time. Now, you look at these fucking pickups, 60 grand. These junk cars, Fusion, 35 grand. Are you kidding me? I think you'd have to be out of your goddamn mind to pay that for a car. I mean, I wouldn't pay $5.50 a month to have the Dallas cheerleaders give me a back massage every night before I went to bed, let alone for some piece of junk car. It's just not worth it to me, man. A car. It's not. This thing quits running while I'm on the road. I got a screwdriver. I'm going to take the plate off. Actually, I'm not going to take the plate off. I've got AAA Plus, which guarantees me a 200-mile ride home. So if I'm only 185 to Detroit, so 99% of the time I'm within 200 miles. So basically, I got to ride home no matter what. And if it's worth fixing, I'll fix it. If it's not, I'll get something else. But I don't really worry about it because of that coverage. It costs $100 a year or something like that. It's worth every dime. Shit, I'd have to pay Lyft $300 to get home, and that's without my vehicle if I got a ride from Detroit. Yeah, I love my Astro van. I really do. You know, people are always talking to me about it. Ask me if, am I sure it's going to make it there? Like I'm on some suicide mission driving it to Detroit. Plus, they rip you off on insurance now. Remember the old PLPD days when you'd have like an older car you took care of and you just like having it around? Yeah, those days are over. Especially in Michigan. It's more like $800 a year now for PLPD. Not worth it. Yeah, Astro, Christina. ASTRO. And like I said, 15 grand new. In 2003, I bought it in 2004. I bought two of them at the same time for like 31,000, brand new. And if you look back in that time frame, gas had spiked up to like 3.25 a gallon. Everybody was freaking out. And these deep. And it's a gas guzzler if you stay around town. I mean, I'm lucky to get 11 miles a gallon if I just go back and forth to Tim Hortons, but you know, it's only 3 miles one way. So I didn't give a shit. So I don't really care. That's why I don't really like, you know, I've gotten so much use out of this in so many ways that it doesn't owe me anything. That's why, you know, I put a starter on it or something like that. I mean, I've gotten so many miles out of this thing now. It's almost like I owe the Astro van money. You know, people say, well, they never sink money into an old vehicle. Well, you know what? I've got like the use of 3 new vehicles for the price of one, and that's at 15 grand, which is nothing today. So basically, there's really nothing that could go wrong with it that I'd have a problem repairing. Wouldn't bother me a bit. Transmission, I don't give a shit. That's about it. Engine, or get a rebuild engine you can get. Now, what's going to get me is the body or the frame. And then it's lights out. But I got a ways to go for that. I mean, insurance is high everywhere now. It's ridiculous. I think it's high for what you get. $350,600. Yeah, valve tick's no big deal. I mean, I always change it. I mean, if you think about it, 350,000 miles, and I have the order every 3,000 miles for 350,000 miles. I mean, I put a ton of money into just oil changes. And you know, as these cars get newer and newer, they're building them so you can't do anything to them. Not that I do any work on my own cars anyway, but at least I can take it to an independent mechanic to get it worked on instead of a dealer, which I avoid like the plague. Terry? that's cool, Cinderella. Hey Angie, how you doing? Yeah, but to get those really good deals on rental cars, you know, usually if you don't have insurance, they rape you on insurance, or your car's got to be in the shop like Enterprise. You're not just going into a rental place and getting insurance and getting a car for 15 bucks a day. Nowhere I know of. And can you imagine piling up a rental car and not having it insured? Hey May, how you doing? If I look for Astro vans all the time, even though the gas mileage isn't that great, and you know, if they're maintained, I don't really worry about the miles. But when I found a couple that I was interested in, they didn't have records for them, and you know, no thanks. Yeah, I've never had a problem with this at all. Nothing. I change the antifreeze every year, flush it. Look at that. I mean, I can't really tell on the ground, but they didn't look like they got very much snow here either. No, they didn't. And I'm 50 miles from my house. Oh, really, Betsy? All right. Look at these nice roads up here, all new pavement. Marguerite's, they were waiting for a bed to open up, but they were not going to discharge her. So these new vans are so small, front wheel drive, that's the last thing I want. a lot of traffic for a weekday this late. Probably deer hunters. Yeah, there's a guy got a bunch of bullshit in the back. Coolers and stuff. You know, we had some really brutal winters a few years ago, and they have a deer ban, deer baiting ban now. You can't bait deer because of this chronic wasting disease. But back then they didn't have it, and you know, we had a couple just ass-kicker winters. Super deep snow, super cold. You know, the deer, there's nothing for them to eat. They picked off all the leaves off all the trees. So I started feeding them. It cost me about $400 a month. That would have been through like December, January, and February. Well, what happened is, you know, people, and two of them had triplets and two of them had twins of the does. I couldn't touch them, but I could hand them a carrot. And they recognize your van, your car, your dog, everything, man. People think, well, those deer are gonna get used to people. No, they're not gonna get used to me. They know I'm not gonna hurt them. And when somebody else came in, they take off. But what I found happening is the next year and stuff, after feeding them, and the year after that, so they would hang around, you know, where there was a source of food. Deer figure out where they're safe, and then they just started kind of hanging around there more. Now, when I pull in tonight, there's a good chance you'll see a bunch of deer standing around. Not too many bucks. Maybe once in a while a young buck. It's mostly young deer or doe. I've seen photos of them. I saw one that could have had it. I don't know if that's what it did have. Yeah, I know, it's terrible. I know they're very worried about it here. It's still a big business. So is baiting. They're still selling stuff people bait deer with. But you better not get caught putting it out. They use an airplane to fly over and get people for it. I know two guys that got tickets for overflowing bird feeders. That was excellent barbecue tonight in Ann Arbor. Really good. Yeah, it was good food, Sherry. Thanks. Yeah, you know where Crossroads is at? Are you talking about the barbecue, Donnie? Satchels. Satchels. It's on Washington, Ann Arbor. Excellent. You know, you said you get downtown sometime. That Red Bone down on Monroe Street in Greektown has good ribs as well. No, excellent, man. Top notch. If somebody didn't tell you where it was at, you probably drove by it a million times. And not only are the ribs great, the sides are excellent, and the cornbread is good. The only little knock I got on them is that they should have had hotter hot sauce. They should have had some hotter hot sauce. But to be honest with you, like Sherry will tell you, that we got the dry rub. You really didn't need sauce on them at all. I just like to have some hot sauce around if possible. But those ribs were excellent. Yeah, their cornbread was really exceptional. Most cornbread that I get places sucks. It's like hard. That was really good cornbread. Really good. At the risk of putting on my racist hat again, I don't want to eat my barbecue at a white guy restaurant. Yes. Yes. I mean, let's put it this way. Their sides were good enough that you go in there and get the sides without the meat. That's how good they are. Most sides at a lot of places just bullshit. These sides were like good. The sides are good enough if you were hungry but you didn't feel like eating meat. You could get like 4 killer sides. No, Texas, and like I told Sherry, I just happened to be in Memphis for their Rib Fest one time, and I also went to one in Cleveland. You know, you got like 70 places there trying to win this rib prize. And in Memphis, ribs, you could like get just one rib and like try a bunch. It's so damn good. Yeah, Kathleen, usually, like, we had a Labadee car dealership sponsored the Rib Fest up here in Bay City, but they quit sponsoring it. When you have those smaller cities that do it, usually it's like maybe 15 places, which is enough to have a good time. But it's nothing like when they have that rib blowout in Memphis. I didn't see, Sherry, did you see sweet potatoes on there? I didn't, you know, once I saw what I wanted, I just picked it out. I didn't really see them, but I didn't really look because I found my choices pretty early on the list. Hey, Misty. I don't know why they didn't. Why they don't. I mean, they had like black-eyed peas, collard greens, and all that shit. Oh, really, Mel? Like what, you know? Yeah, that McRib's not the worst. That's a popular item at McDonald's. Look at, here's a turkey hunt, $100,000 prize. Soaring Eagle Casino. Hey Donnie, did you see all that bullshit that the University of Michigan had to go through to get rid of that snow in the stadium? What a nightmare. Oh, excuse me. Oh yeah, shit tons of deer. Yeah, all over the place. Ah, they got hardly any snow here. So I'd be a yeah, I don't know. I'm sure some farmers got nailed with. I see I got some flurries coming down here though. I see some farmers got nailed with. Probably didn't get all their crop harvested. I don't know that for sure, but. Yeah. It's darker than hell up here. Thank you, Val. No, I'm not that sleepy. Not as bad as I was. There's the biggest speed trap in the world up here, but it hasn't quite started. So he might, you know, there's a place up here where it's like well known for a speed trap, but this guy's actually a little south of there. So maybe the cop was smart. He knew these deer hunters would know. You know, there was, I'm at 193, the speed trap's at 204. You know, I used my GPS today to cut over from Detroit to Plymouth, and I wasn't really sure how to take a couple turns when I got off M14. But there were 2 times on my GPS that it gave me a warning and said, "Is the speed trap still there?" And sure as shit, there was 2 cops in 2 different places. But I didn't have any special apps on or anything. Just popped up. I don't know, really. I know that we're not going to discharge her, and we're looking for an available bed. So she was going to be there a while. Yeah, radar detectors work pretty well. But they got that app that's on, you can get it through Google. I forget what the name of it is. It really works well. What's that? Any of you guys know the name of that app? I had it for a while. I mean, it's better than if you use that in a radar detector, you'll probably never get another speeding ticket. Yeah, I passed Bay City, yep. Yeah. Yep, you're right, Craig. That's it. I used that for a long time. Really worked well. Excellent. But I see now Google's plugging in, you know, other information based on people probably reporting through that app, but they're broadcasting the cops on just a typical GPS. See, now the traffic really dropped off. This is a little different than the Magnificent Mile. Not the Magnificent Mile, the Michigan Stroll. No, they're not anymore. Scanners aren't illegal. No, they did away with that law. That's old news. You can have a scanner in a vehicle now. Yeah, I don't really speed. The last one I did, Dan, his rehab video. Though if you want new, Coco and Amanda, and another lady after Miranda. Those would be the two I'd recommend. Other than that, thank you videos. I mean, nothing spectacular. I think Marguerite's thank you video is nice, and but you know, when I do these lives, normally I would have like those to upload, you know, so I don't really have going back home what I used to, because I know people are interested in what I'm doing down there. So I don't mind, you know, nothing great. Hey Travis City, what's going on? How much snow did you get there? Oh, you like it, Kathleen? Yeah, I mean, I get some money from donated use it, whatever I want to buy. It. But I'll have to check it out. It's no problem. Either way, she can get something good to eat. No traffic, you guys. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, come on, 20 inches. Come on. Oh, that's cool. I love Delray. What's left of it? Now I'm coming up to up northern Michigan's biggest speed trap. It's right up here past this sign, 204. There's two spots, they sit in the middle. So, you know, I'm up here supposedly heading into God's country, and I'm already missing Detroit. I mean, up north is great, but it's nowhere near as exciting. and interesting. Oh, I have the best road dog ever. You know, I don't think I had dogs that loved riding in the car all the time. I don't think Daisy likes these long trips. Not that this is really one, but I've taken her to Florida and stuff, Kentucky. She doesn't like being in the car that long, I don't think. So here's the big speed trap. We'll see if they're here today. This would probably be a good time. They're usually not at this one. They're at the second one up here. Nope, nobody at that one. And nobody at that one. I guarantee you they'll be up there Friday. And they'll be pulling one car over after another. You know, it's harder to write speeding tickets now because, you know, the speed limits up here in these rural areas are 75. And usually they don't pull you over till 85. So you really got to be hauling ass to get pulled over. And there are less of those people now than there were. No, but it's their only source of revenue. I mean, all these northern counties are broke, and that's a big money maker for them. About $680,000 a year that they wouldn't have if they weren't writing tickets. Yeah, I'm only about 10 miles from home. Yep. Bye, Cricket. Hey, Arlene, how you doing? Yeah, they probably will be. Deer hunting's nothing like it used to be, though. Hey, Donnie, give me a call. Get a coffee if the timing works for you. You're probably anxious to get up north and want to get set up for your deer hunting, so I don't blame you. But if you got a minute, let me know. Marguerite's 61, I think, 62, 61, I guess. I used to. I haven't lately, no, not really. You know, I was constantly on the road like my whole life, traveling. I sold a business and took 10 years off, and all I did was take road trips out to Montana and New Mexico. Just fucked her off. Went to Alaska for 6 weeks at a time. Just drove my ass off. Enjoying every minute of it. Yeah, that sounds good. If I don't answer the phones, because I'm not an early riser, so don't think I'm not answering it. I'll answer it if I'm up, but I usually get up like around 10. I'm at Tim Hortons usually around 11, fuck around. Oh, no kidding, huh? Wow. I'm not really into hunting at all. I don't like the taste of wild game either. I think it sucks. I think most people think it sucks, which is why you don't see it commercially sold. I don't mind a good buffalo burger once in a while, but deer, I don't like it. I had a guy tell me 30 years ago, you give somebody some deer meat and they feed it to their dogs. So here I am at the beautiful West Branch. Home sweet home. I want to tell you people too, when you have those lights pop up on your dash, don't pay any attention to them. It's a bunch of bullshit. They're controlling your behavior. These lights have been on for 70,000 miles. If you wanted to get me nervous, you'd turn the lights off. I can't get upset about an idiot light coming on because it was on when I left. And thankfully it's on again while I'm home. Oh, Daisy knows we're home in West Branch. There's a strip mall that's about ready to go tits up. Applebee's sucks. You know, they did get snow up here, but they still didn't get anywhere near as much as they got in Detroit. I'm glad I was down there to experience it. This place closes. We have one 24-hour gas station. Walmart's is open 24 hours. Thank God. There's the Tim Hortons I go to. McDonald's. They're building a new Culver's right here. How much is gas here? Look at that. $2.42. It's not bad. There's my Daisy getting excited. Daisy knows those turns. I think she's got the turns in the treetops or something. She knows we're in West Branch. She's going to be happy as hell when we get home. She'll sleep like a log at home. I'll get on the computer. She'll look at me and think, ah, damn, he's on the computer. I'll hear her run upstairs. I'll go up there. She'll be ignoring. She won't even budge when I get in the bed. I'll turn on my humidifier. My, what do they call that smelling bullshit? You put in like a little like thing that puts smells in the air. Infuser. Turn that on. Turn my salt lamp on. Get my blow-up doll out. Yeah, dogs know shit. They do. So damn funny. You see Daisy getting in those girls' ass when I'm trying to interview them. You'll see it on the video. It's funny. You know, believe it or not, up where I live, bowling is still a big activity. The bowling alleys aren't going out of business up here, I'll tell you that. That's all there is to do on the weekends. You know, I can remember coming up here in the 70s and 80s when there were 3 bars here. Live entertainment, and you'd have to wait in line to get in. Now, no entertainment anywhere. Maybe a jukebox. Our city like mismanaged the water program. Water is like ridiculously expensive here. It's nothing to have a $100 a month water bill. This car wash is like a beautiful car wash, but I don't know how they stay in business. I mean, it costs you $15 with quarters to wash your car now. It's a beautiful little car wash though. We got a family fair. They're about ready to go tits up. This is West Branch. Hey, Lisa. Tractor Supply. You know, just for the hell of it, I was going to get that chicken feed today for Marguerite. And, fuck, their closest Tractor Supply was like 24 miles away. They're all over up here. Every town's got one. Chicken feed. I always feel bad when I see those little chickens in there for sale. You know, they come in the spring. This is our only 24-hour gas station. Now, if you come up here, hey Donnie, I'm telling you this, you come up here, you go into that Marathon gas station, you're up here hunting, you're fucking around, you're going to your cabin. You go in there, that clerk smells alcohol on your breath, she'll call the cops on you. Say, hey, there were a couple guys deer hunter guys up here. They were just in here buying a 6-pack and they got alcohol on their breath. You'll wonder how you got pulled over because you weren't doing anything wrong. That's how. That's how. I think that's fucking bullshit. Oh, Daisy knows. Daisy knows. Yeah, we home, honey. We're West Branch, hon. Yeah, we're home, honey. Yeah, you know that, don't you, hon? Isn't it though, Mike? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're home. We're home. Come on. Get over there. We home. Come on, honey. The Rite Aid stays open till 10. The Walgreens changed their hours about 6 months ago, close at 9. Rite Aid's a total ripoff. You don't get something on sale there, bend over. Walgreens is way better. You know, we've got these 8 condos here, and they're always like, people are bitching how the snow's getting plowed and this and that and fucking blah, blah, blah. I got really super cool neighbors, though. I always got along with all my... You glad to be home, hon? Yeah, huh? You glad to be home? Oh, yeah, tail's wagging. You want to go inside, honey? All right, okay, all right, all right. I want you home, honey. Oh, yeah, hon. See, this is much snow since after 6 o'clock. They got an inch or so. There you go, hon. But the snow up here, they would have plowed this. But we didn't really get that much snow here. Nothing like they got in Detroit. Oh, yeah, honey. Oh, yeah, hon. This is my garage. I had to fill it full of shit from those buildings I sold. I've gotten so lazy. And oh, yeah, hon. Oh, yeah, honey. Good girl, hon. Ta-da. I got a desk where my most people have furniture. Isn't that crazy? Daisy's getting a drink. There's Daisy got her rib bones. Let her eat her rib bones. She'll want to finish these off inside. See, so I have Lacey, I got stuff for Wendy in a box. Couple bags of Swedish fish, 2 cans of oranges, and everything else I got rid of. Isn't that something? Nothing in the back. So I got rid of all those things. Look at Daisy. She's afraid I'm taking off again. Hey, I'm coming, hon. I'm coming, honey. I'm coming, hon. House a mess. I'm coming on. You excited? You excited? Wow. You excited, hon? Wow. Feeling good? You go Betty? You wanna go with Betty? You wanna go to Betty, bye? Wanna go Betty? You wanna go Betty? You wanna go Betty? Let's go Betty. Wow. Wow. You feeling good? You feeling good? Go Betty. Go Betty. Wow, huh? You feeling good? Wow, I told you, Daisy, you feel exciting. Wow, huh? Yeah, I made it home, Sharon. See, it doesn't take long to get up here at all. If I don't fuck around, I can make it from Ann Arbor in 2 hours, no problem. From, North Ann Arbor, that is. So probably 2:15 from where you're at. I'll give Daisy her bones. You got your bones, hon. Good girl, hon. Feeling good? Wow. Feeling good? Good girl, hon. Good girl, hon. Go ahead, eat your bones, honey. My bedroom mess. Just filled with books. I felt my humidifier. Good girl, hon. Wow, feeling good, huh? Wow. Feeling good, honey? Wow. You Feeling good? Feeling good, on? Daisy, feeling good? Hear her down there? Hear her down there going nuts? I knew she'd be glad to get home. You guys have any of these things to, these are just my books. You guys have any of these things to keep your air nice? Smells in your room? These things put like nice smells in your room. What is that damn switch? See? Yeah, essential oils. Put that on. Feeling good, on? You know, I got a bunch of buckets I'm taking down to them next time, but I really didn't have any more room. Turn that thing on. It's all my books. Damn house, a mess. 17 degrees out. 17. Usually leave this window cracked open a little bit. Days it gets too hot. Yeah, I'm cleaning this, organizing this room again. Got this bed. Still got some oil paintings and stuff like that. Getting rid of this stuff. I want to have this place like empty. Got a couple pieces of stained glass left, couple desks, easels. But I'm cleaning this out. Fossils, samplers, old photos. You guys into really cool lamps? These are LUTs. These are all hand-blown lamps. Yeah, this is a kick-ass bed, really. But the bed that I have in my bedroom, I got that. That's a good one, too. That's a faux bird cage, but it's made out of walnut. It's not the cheap. That's the Convict Ship Success. I just got some other things. These are some Civil War lighters I sold. I never use this room. I got some really nice lamps, so it's all gold stone, perfect shape. I don't use this room at all. I can't find a filter for this damn Stanley vacuum that fits. That's my air purifier. Got an air purifier. Now I sold my, I don't like this cheap light on this, I turn it off. What is this? This thing's acting a little weird. That's alright. So, whoops. Somebody asked about my Civil War things. I collected photography for years. Now I've actually sold all this. I had to put some of these boxes here because I cleaned that office out when I saw that closing was really happening. So I will show you this real quick. This is some of that bullshit, that oxygenator I dropped. But I don't have a filter for my back room, so I didn't do it up yet. But this is all Civil War letters. This is all photo albums. I keep a fan going because it's damp down here. This is all Civil War letters, Civil War photos. These are all photo albums right here. I've got 6,300 photo albums right here. These are all photo albums, all photo albums. These are glass negatives and celluloid negatives. I've got about 2 million negatives. These are just like these are all photo albums. These are all negatives. Negatives, atlases. Somebody was asking me about this today. These are all photo albums through here. These are all photo albums. Negatives, photo albums. Photo albums, negatives. These are all boxes of negatives. Negatives, photo albums. Blah, blah. Negatives, cabinet cards. These are just regular books I ran out of room for. Hi, hon. These are all negatives right here. These are all negatives, negatives, negatives. These are all negatives, photos. All negatives, photos. So all this stuff was sold. Those are all marbles. Friends of mine and I contracted. We leased the factory. An industrial marble making company. We made our own marbles. I used to really be into antique marbles. This is just some camera lenses. That's Daisy. Wow. So all this stuff has been sold. Stampless letters, thousands of them. All transcribed. There's tons of shit. You know, once I turn the switch off on something, it's off. I haven't collected an antique in 3 years, and I'm done with them. I don't go to auctions. I don't read about them. I canceled all my subscriptions. So, yeah, that's it. Boxes, I just kind of half-ass put those in here. These are books that I have. Got a lot of lamps, too. I sold them to a guy in Atlanta, Georgia. Actually, I sold them to Marty and Kelly, the guy that donates money to the girls. Bought the whole damn thing. Great guy. Got to be friends with the guy. I just talked to him today for a half hour. I got a couple monitors. I got